Welcome to our channel on near-death experiences, NDEs. We'll explore stories of people who've been on the brink between life and death, returning with new perspectives. These accounts offer a unique glimpse into existence, life's meaning, and the universe. Each video is a journey through transformative experiences and spiritual discovery. We're creating a space of understanding and sharing for these extraordinary stories. Whether you're here out of curiosity or seeking comfort, we hope to bring you peace and awareness. Join us on this journey of spiritual exploration. Every moment is an opportunity to grow and love. Thank you for being here with us.
In November 1952, at the maternity ward of Baylor's Florence Nightingale Hospital in Dallas, Texas, an extraordinary event occurred that forever changed the narrator's life. The woman, deeply convinced that miracles manifest through universal laws and sometimes through the intervention of beings from other dimensions, commonly called angels, believes that such phenomena are not in conflict with divine will, but rather a revelation of a higher purpose of God's law, of which we, at this level of existence, are not fully aware. The narrator strongly emphasizes that, regardless of the means through which these so-called healings or miracles occur, the credit should always be attributed to God, the primary source of our life. During the birth of her second child, the situation suddenly became critical, so much so that the doctor, unable to stop the hemorrhage, declared that the patient was about to die. In that moment of extreme emergency, the doctor suggested that if anyone knew how to pray, it was time to do so. The woman, overcome with anguish, began to mentally recite the Lord's Prayer, but before finishing the prayer, she suddenly found herself outside her own body, standing, observing the scene unfolding in the room. The stretcher had been pushed against the wall, and only one nurse remained by her side. From a medical perspective, the patient had lost all her blood, her vital signs had disappeared, and she had been declared dead. The doctor, giving up further attempts at resuscitation, headed towards the woman's family members, her grandmother, aunt, and husband, to inform them of the sad death and ask what to do with the body. At that precise moment, an extraordinary and unexpected event occurred. A beam of brilliant white light penetrated the room, and within it appeared a female figure of extraordinary beauty, with long black hair and a white robe trimmed with gold. This luminous entity approached the woman, extending her hands towards her and offering her a choice: to follow her towards the light or to remain on earth, in her physical body. Initially, the narrator was tempted to follow the luminous figure, attracted by the sense of peace and serenity it emanated. The light surrounding her did not instill any fear, but enveloped her in an atmosphere of tranquility and well-being she had never experienced before. However, after a moment of reflection, of which the woman has no precise memory in terms of duration, she found herself standing again in the delivery room outside the light, uttering the words, "I choose to live." This decision seemed to be motivated by the deep awareness that her earthly mission was not yet complete, and by the thought of her children, who needed her. The moment she pronounced those words, both with the voice of her spirit and that of her physical body, an explosion of light occurred in the room. This unexpected event caused great agitation among the medical staff present, who rushed to her bedside, beginning resuscitation maneuvers to restore circulation, breathing, and cardiac activity. The narrator emphasizes that, although the event occurred in 1952, many of the life support equipment used today in medical emergencies were probably not available. Despite this, the doctors committed themselves with all the means at their disposal to revive her, so much so that the efforts to restart circulation caused visible bruises on her body. For hours after this extraordinary event, the woman woke up in her hospital room, surrounded by 5 doctors and nurses who were watching her with attention and amazement. The doctor who had declared her dead shortly before said to her with evident relief, "You really gave us a scare." Reflecting on this NDE experience, the narrator is firmly convinced that God still needed her life on earth, and that this is the reason why she is still alive today. She expresses deep gratitude for the divine intervention, attributing her survival and protection to God, Christ, and His holy angels, who guided her in this extraordinary journey between life and death. This NDE strengthened her faith and her belief in the existence of a spiritual reality that transcends our earthly understanding. The experience provided her with a unique perspective on life and death, emphasizing the importance of the role that each of us is called to play in the great divine design, often incomprehensible to our mortal eyes. The narrator concludes her touching testimony by reiterating her immense gratitude for this second chance at life, aware that every day is a precious gift to be lived fully. Her story serves as a powerful reminder of the fragility of human life and, at the same time, of the strength and resilience of the human spirit when supported by faith and divine intervention. This NDE left an indelible mark on the woman's life, radically transforming her perception of reality and strengthening her bond with the divine. Her testimony offers hope and comfort to those who question the meaning of life and the nature of existence beyond physical death, suggesting that there is much more than our senses can perceive and our mind can understand in the earthly dimension. The experience lived by the narrator raises profound questions about the nature of consciousness, the possibility of existence beyond the physical body, and the role of faith in near-death experiences. Her story challenges conventional conceptions of life and death, inviting a broader reflection on the meaning of human existence and our place in the universe. In conclusion, this NDE not only saved the woman's life in a physical sense, but also enriched her existence with a deeper meaning, offering her a unique perspective on life, death, and eternity. Her testimony remains a powerful message of hope, faith, and resilience, which continues to inspire and comfort those seeking answers to the great questions of existence.
If you enjoyed this video or you're interested in the topics we cover on this channel, I'd be really grateful if you could subscribe to the channel so you don't miss future content. Share the video with someone you think might appreciate it. Thank you so much for your support. Preface: near-death experiences, NDEs, can be profound, life-changing events. Remember, NDEs are subjective experiences, not proof of an afterlife or a guide for living. Channel purpose: this channel shares NDE stories and information, providing a platform for open discussion without promoting specific beliefs. Disclaimer: this content doesn't replace professional medical or psychological advice. If struggling with mental health issues, seek professional help immediately. If you've had an NDE and need support, consult a therapist experienced with NDEs. We don't promote suicide or self-harm. If considering suicide, contact a prevention lifeline immediately. Suicide prevention resources: National Suicide Prevention Lifeline, 1-800-273-8255. Crisis text line, text HOME to 741741. Conclusion: we hope you find this channel informative. For questions, please contact us. Remember, suicide prevention is crucial. If you're struggling, seek help. You're not alone.